ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light. Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I'm up to the challenge. We must not let down our guard. I will stay.
No debilitation or curative command. Too fast for you!
Shall be ours.
A resounding success!
Magic is truly a weapon of the fury of the elements. You must press on without delay. By your will, Risen. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Goblins! What rotten luck!
We've need of your aid again, sir.
Prepare yourself! Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
Have a gander at my wares. You shan't regret it. Pleasure doing business with you.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful. The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. It would seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, He is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, and in Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the council's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, Apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
I trust you will comport yourself properly.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, where ought we to go now?
It falls on me to resolve this. Spend all day here.
What to do?
G'day, sir. Hmm? Oh, 'tis you. You're the good sir who aided me in Melve. Thank you again, sir. You don't know how grateful I am to you. Oi, sir! We've started selling that medicine you gave me at our shop. Why don't you come see?
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melve? I thought so! She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. You have my sincerest thanks for aiding her. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other, for all my chiding. Once she gets an idea under her bonnet, there's simply no talking her out of it. Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it, won't you?
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest!
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
This is for you. What do you think?
Welcome and well met. Don't think I've forgotten your discount now. I'll knock a few gold pieces off aught you buy. So spend away, my good sir.
The safer the roads, the heavier my pockets. Always a pleasure.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it? I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
might I be of service? He's right. Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. You'll find only pieces of the finest quality line these shelves. And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early deaths. Hope to see you again.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest. Not a care in the world, just as it should be.
Interested in my wares? Interested in my wares? Business hasn't been the best for some time now. Many thanks.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll... I'm only glad to have proven my worth.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. Let us work together to honor the Arisen's trust. This rumor has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms include an unruly attitude and overconfidence. And in the end, we turn our backs on our master and our duty.
How terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our number.
Welcome, good sir. My services lie in the styling of hair and the painting of faces. Should you so desire, I can help you find your truest self. Peril on the roads puts a strain on my business. Much obliged, sir. Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
There's a ladder here. Oh, excellent find. Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
Might as well take a look while you... You're here, eh? Many thanks.
Well met, sir. How might I be...
This really is fine.
Mayhap I ought find myself...
They'll wish they'd help to learn all I said.
Forever if I could.
What shall I do?
Rest all of my equipment. Follow the chance.
I'm the spirit of a woman half my age.
Bed calls and I shan't resist.
Beautiful places such as this are real treasures. Whatever's to be done.
I've been afraid to travel through these parts of late. I'm no coward. Have you not heard? Goblins will set up on any ox cart what comes down this road. 'Tis true. Heard it from a fellow driver. She said their ilk robbed her cart of all the weapons she was carrying. 'Tis the stuff of nightmares. I can only pray they don't come after me and mine.
Welcome to... And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So if all you check... The price, just remember... Remember? Misers die early death. Deaths. Aught catch your eye? Just say the word. Many thanks. I appreciate the bit.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
We've a journey to prepare for after all. We can't afford to cut corners.
Fancy a gander? Fine wares all
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
Fine wares all.
Got to get back out into the hustle and bustle.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Dyns denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. 'Twould be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
There is no shortage of beasts that need culling in this world.
By combining our strengths, we shall overcome this trial as all others.
it too much to hope for a helping hand?
A tricky situation.
I don't know what to do. What to do? I've no mother or father to speak of, you see. So the nice people at the Gracious Hand take care of me. I wanted to get them a present to say thank you, and I thought a bunch of flowers would be just the thing. The problem is, I can't seem to find any good ones. Do you think you could help me? All I need is a bunch of pretty flowers. For true. Thank you ever so much, Arisen. I'm sure you'll find the prettiest flowers that ever were. Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Well, take your time. You know where to find me.
I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Alms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune...
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
You fond of those eyes?
Greetings.
Is there aught I can assist you? Might I beg but a moment of your time? I fear I've much to attend to.
Is there aught I can assist you with? Chaos in the world begins with chaos of the mind.
Was I lacking in devotion? Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir. Ah, hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another matter. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange corner of it. Might I impose on you to search for him?
It would seem we've a need to scrounge up information. 'Tis tedious work, but I suppose we'd best get to it.